Right? We're in queue for next game. We lost I would say a pretty close game one. I mean, I made some decisions to use some energy, which maybe I shouldn't have. I don't remember if we even got a single point of energy after that situation. We must have, right? Now I don't remember if we did or not, but uh, definitely, we were this. Our opponent was playing 4 colors of Healy. Was testing all of our resources. It was not very clear if we were able to win, and we were not able to win. Just drew too many cards off of us. We die with a negate in our hand, which is pretty rough. When I really do feel like their plan after sideboard is playing planeswalkers. All right, this hand is a mulligan. Like this is like a maybe, right? If we can scry land to the top, we can anticipate and glimmer our way out of this. Um, Man, we are getting tested today. 2 games and it's already feeling pretty hard. I'm going to keep this. Okay, we're putting that on top. It's rough. It's a tap land, but it says make mana, so we're doing it. Okay, well at least black green should be a pretty good matchup for us. They don't really have a way to answer Ulamog. They are aggressive, but not to the point where we can't get to where we want to get. And like Fumigate really wrecks them. So getting Island obviously because 4 of our cards are blue, only 1 is red. The one that's red also makes energy, which is nice. Nice. We drew land, so great. Now I don't have to anticipate main phase, and I can react to this Whiting Constrictor if they're gonna do something broken, right? Like if they play a Rishkar here, it's probably right to just harness lightning the Whiting Constrictor, and save a lot of life in the long term. I don't really care about them having extra energy. That's fine. You have your energy. I think if I would prefer like my number one choice would be I take 2 damage, I play anticipate. Uh, I'd rather them just not play a spell, but obviously I'm going to react if the spell they play would significantly be helped by Whiting Constrictor. Probably wouldn't react to a Walking Ballista, though. Walking Ballista is probably not important enough for me. This is not important enough to me. So this is great. So he's playing a spell that's not reactive. The thing. That's great. Take 2. You got me. Let's play this Anticipate. I think we just want Forest here. Like, we have things to do with our mana, so getting a tune and like the extra energy, not so relevant to us right now. Again, we'll be reactive here. The best thing would be to take 4 and we just play Glimmer. I guess it'd be okay to harness lightning one of these and play Anticipate. Unfortunately, like you only need 1 to make all your other cards really good. So, see what's going on. Think. So yeah, he's just gonna So when it enters pay 2, if not, return to your hand and get 1. So if I kill this, he'll go to 3. So it's nothing I can 3 and he has to use 1. It goes to 2. So okay, it's much energy, but I think I'm okay with this. Like what we really want to do is just like Glimmer into like Fumigate. I would use all of our energy, but I think that is what we want in life. I think that is fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. Put these both on bottom. So I can't do my Aetherix Marvel this turn, which means probably just going to be casting these 2 spells next turn. And then Aetherworks Marble the turn after. If I have 1 more mana, but okay. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh my god. Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. Okay, let's see how he distributes. He puts 2 counters on Walking Ballista. So if I spend an energy Harness Lightning, then my Harness Lightning doesn't do anything, and oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wow. It's gonna be like really down to the energy count. I can Aether Meltdown. Oh man. So how much damage is this? This is gonna be 4, 8. 8, 14. Yeah, just 14. That's 14 right there. So I definitely have to kill this stuff. So killing a 1 Constrictor stops 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Killing a Walking Ballista also stops 4. Well, I guess it technically stops 5, 6. Killing the Winding Constrictor. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm in between a rock and a hard spot, right? And if I want to, yeah, Harness Lightning is red, Aether Meltdown is blue. Alright, so let's say I kill Wine Constrictor. It gets 2 counters here and 3 counters here. That's 6. 6 plus 4 is 10, and then I'm still dead. So I have to kill Walking Ballista. Or I'm not dead. I can play an Aether Meltdown. But I'll be down the energy, man. If I let this, no, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, I really just don't have a lot of choices here, right? Like, I just have to play Harness Lightning, and I think it makes sense to kill the Walking Ballista. Like, it's the one that, it's the one that goes crazy, right? Yeah, this guy, I mean, our hand was a little bit unfortunate, right? But I mean, this guy's hand was also quite good. Maybe we're getting punished for not having like killed the White Constrictor sooner, but like I think we use a mana every turn, so and then it gets countered. I can't even like, get my energy back, which sucks. Yep, this resolves. I think yep. I just think I need to melt down, get my energy. So Fumigate off the top is good. Aether Hub off the top is good. That's about it. Oh, Attune with Aether off the top is good. What does this mean? This means I can anticipate for for any of no, I can anticipate for specifically Aether Hub and get out of this. Right? I can Glimmer into a tomb. Yeah, I need to specifically anticipate for Aether Hub, and there's only 2 left in my deck. Do we get there? I feel like I'm getting trolled. I feel like I'm getting trolled pretty hard here. Yep, that's not the mana to cast that. Man. It's a hard life playing a unfair deck that loses to itself. Okay, so we're bringing in some number of negates. Bringing in some number of Talus Trackers. We are taking out the Aether Meltdowns. Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot. I think that's it. Yeah, don't know. Don't know what could I have done. Just hopefully just have a way easier game this game, right? Right. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. I mean, was there an opportunity to get one more energy at that game? I really don't remember. Wow, this is awful. Okay, this is at least very medium. So we don't have like a lot to do, right? But they're gonna have to disrupt both the great, put that on top. That was great. They're gonna disrupt both these pieces. Um, I think one gets really either one of these is good enough. Assuming that we can just get a couple more things to help us out. I kept this a tune again because it fixes our colors, right? We were like missing the red and white. I'm probably just gonna get white because fumigates is just significantly more important. Um, and then also gets us some energy, which is really nice with the Aetherworks Marble. So what are we hoping to draw next here? Something like a Tireless Tracker would be great. Anticipate would be great. Like just any spell. Not a spell. I guess now we have though in our hand enough energy to Aetherworks Marble. So if I play Aether Hub, then I Glimmer, I go to 6, and then I can untap, play Aetherworks Marble. So if he transgresses me here or something like that, right? Takes Aetherworks Marble, then I can Glimmer into another Aetherworks Marble and just hope. Unfortunately, them drawing cards is not like the most horrible thing for us. Let's see what he takes here. Yep. I think that actually is the wrong pick. I would prefer that he had not, taken the other one or the Aetherworks Marble, which he did. Man, I am not coherent today. This commentary sucks. It's hard to talk, man. It's hard to talk and play Magic and do all this stuff. Like you got to really respect the people who do it well and play well while talking. Okay. Yep, Winding Constrictor is a real Magic card. He gets 2 energy off this, so you can draw another card next turn. Just be way ahead on cards. Yeah, I was playing against a Grixis control deck, and they sideboarded in Glincy's Siphoner, and it looked insane. It looked truly insane. Like, not only was it a clock, but like they drew so many cards off of it. They're playing Dynavault Tower and all that crazy stuff too, so just seemed really strong. I think Dynavault Tower is not good enough here. Like, we don't even have a spell to start triggering it for it, and that is good enough. That's all they wrote. Let's attune. Get a mountain. Again, I'm just trying to use my mana most efficiently. See, I think the second. I think I want the planes. I think Fumigate is the better card, and it's the card I want to draw most. And la. I think again, I'm fine with my opponent drawing a card here off Glincy's Siphoner. I'd rather them do what they're gonna do on their turn and then end step Aetherworks Marble. One of the reasons here is if they have like a natural obsolescence or something that something interact with Aetherworks Marble, if they do it now and I crack it and I miss my Fulamog, but I do hit a negate, right? Then it would work. Versus if I Aetherworks Marble right now and all I see is like 2 negates, I just don't actually have opportunity to cast a spell. So it's, I think, just better to be reactive with the Aetherworks Marble, allow things to be on the stack, allow creatures to be on the battlefield, and that means that if you hit a removal spell, you can put it on a creature. If you hit a counter spell, you can put it on the thing on the stack. Really allows you to have much more live draws than, or much more live hits than if you were just to crack it main phase. And end of the day, like this is not like this 4 point of life isn't gonna affect the outcome of the game. The outcome of the game is gonna be affected by whether or not I hit something here and whether or not I have the energy to crack it again. Right? So this is really kind of just where like the luck comes in. My opponent deep in the tank. But hopefully that makes sense to everyone. I think what I'm trying to say. I don't think it's particularly tricky to time your Aether's Marvels here. Just keeping that principle in mind, like if they attack you, and what they're and the upside of preventing that attack with a Ulamog or a Fumigate is much bigger than the downside of missing something. Then you gotta do it, right? Like if you're playing against Mardu, you're at 4. They're hitting you with 3 power with a creature. Like you want to do it. That one point of life really is not enough. But let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty. It's pretty surprising that this deck is still very popular. I think that like it is strong, and what it does is very strong. But yeah, so I have no counter spells for this on the stack, so I think I want to let this resolve. Now the question is, do I want to? Yeah, I think I want to let this resolve too. So now let's say if I hit Ulamog, right, and he attacks both these creatures, like exile this, block this, right? And so that's fine. Okay, let's So I think you do it now. I should have done it in the beginning of combat. I've actually messed this up last time too, right? Considering I'm giving him free energy here. Yep, so we got an Ulamog. I guess there's a reason not to, right? So we can do this and this. Okay. Block this. We have a negate up, so they can't really kill our Ulamog. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're running it back. Unfortunately, this format really isn't one of those formats. At least, not this deck isn't one of those decks where like, oh, I have a much different thing on the play on the draw. Like, pretty much the same thing no matter what, right? Just ignore my opponent. Stay alive. I think this hand is good enough. It has Fumigate, which is really good. Tire Tracker, a 2 with Aether, so we're gonna have to have Volume Wilds for a Forest. And we want to keep this. Don't misclick. We did it. So I can even just like place Power Buff, hold up Harness Lightning here, right? Or just even cast Harness Lightning main. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that now. We can attune the next turn or some turn after. Like I don't think you need to use a tune right away, right? You just save it. Got us, homie. Hit us for 2. Transgress us. Yeah, I think that's good enough to just use a spell in my hand, right? And I was gonna harness that in pretty much anything, right? But it's whether or not I want to do the Winding Constrictor. Yep, that one is not very scary to me. At the moment, I should clarify. At the moment, because I'm not really close to getting Aether's Marvel energy, I don't really. I think I just want to run out this Tireless Tracker. Like hopefully he boarded out all of his removal spells, and then we can just get some small value while we're just getting lands every turn. We're kind of far away from casting Fumigate actually, right? We don't even have we have one white source in our hand, but like not a second one. And we're probably just playing Island next turn so we can Glimmer. So yeah, we're just pretty far away from that in general. Let's see what happens. Sure. See, he probably does he immediately sack Walking Ballista? I have no idea. I think he attacks first, right? He lets us make the decision, and I think I'll take the 2. Like, I think this Tireless Tracker is worth more than the 2 life that I lose from blocking. Like the potential of it. Interesting. Okay, you got me. I think our hand is pretty good against this. Like, it's kind of too many things to answer. Again, I think the wrong pick is Aether's Marvel there, right? Like, I'm not even close to the energy. Okay, we're attuning, or we're glimmering, I mean. That's our second white source, which is nice. Still means we're gonna not be able to play Fumigate Foil another, 2 turns or whatever. Or actually, no, we can. Yeah, 2 turns. So, like, yeah, next turn we get a white source. Next turn we get a white source, then we can play Fumigate that same turn. like I think obviously my deck like revolves around Aetherworks Marvel, but you know I was really far away from casting it, and taking like a Fumigate is really probably better for him. Yeah, I have to Glimmer here. I'll top this, bottom this. Okay, well now he got the Fumigate. Yeah, I mean I guess he has a second Transgress. His ordering makes sense, so I just don't tap out and play the thing. Probably wasn't gonna tap out to play the thing anyway. Sure. That's pretty good. Now I can have all this up, so I can play this. Kind of tempoing me out a little bit. He only has one card in hand though. But Hissing Quagmire represents another creature. Um, yeah. Let's see what happens. Like, Rishkar being one more power is probably not nearly as relevant as Runic Shooter just being a crazy broken card. Negate backup's nice. Wish I could have had it for some of these transgresses, but probably wouldn't have even done it. Yeah, the fact that Slice Tracker also didn't get any value, like his Walking Ballista, you know. I think I just 100% just kill this. Just 100% just kill. Winding Constrictor. Just have to. Just top deck Aetherworks Marvel, win the game. Let's go. That is not the card I wanted, but we're not immediately dead. We have a few draw. I mean, if you draw like a Nissa's Renewal, that would be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're gonna die before we cast Fulamog this game, but you know we can draw. Even Dynavault Tower would be like somewhat decent-ish. Like. Okay, so we are on a pretty quick clock. This is 7. We're on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, so then we actually have to just draw something right now, don't we? Draw something just right now. Man, Transgress. Okay, this qualifies as something. So I have no white spells I can cast. Play this. Now I need to crack this now, because if I block the biggest guy for... I guess I'm not dead. There's no reason not to crack this now, though. Like, if I draw Woodweaver's Puzzle Knot... Yeah, definitely not playing that. Okay, so basically now I have to trade my Tireless Tracker with the Rishkar to survive this one turn. And then somehow I have to answer a Manland, which my deck is not very good at. Man, we died both games with Negate in our hand. Maybe I'm overboarding Negates. Like, this is just a spell. What did I take out for it? I took out Aether Meltdown, and I think Negate definitely is better than the Wood River's Puzzle Knot. I mean, like, obviously here we want to gain life, and that would what Wood River would do, but Negate, the potential of Negate is better. Aether Meltdown, obviously in this situation we're getting like beat down by creatures, probably would have been better than the Negate. Yep. You can have my Ulamog. Oh, and he's not. That means he. Oh, he's attacking with Kissing Quagmire. Rough. I thought I would be really happy if he didn't have a land there. Okay, well, I have one block, right? Ooh, turn off auto yields. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. Ah, another one. Another one lost. Yeah, I guess the double transgress. Wait, 3 transgress, right? So he had 3 sideboard. he boarded in some number of cards. He saw 3 sideboard cards for sure. I boarded in some number of cards. I saw 3 sideboard cards. His are better than mine. All right, well, we'll try one more game. If we lose that one, I guess we're out.